to the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from this EuroCrypt. Mama Fucci, Argento and more, black love killers and goblins score. Vampires hunt their nightly feast, lurking monsters are released. But beyond screen in a sepia dream, melancholy miles downstream, no one's safe or so it seems, worlds unravel at the seams. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from this EuroCrypt. You have fallen into the EuroCrypt.
All right.
Fucking don't hold back, man. Just
Yes.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, man, we are back, man, and tonight we're covering Tobe Hooper's masterpiece of a film, man, Salem's Lot. And to me,
yeah,
in my opinion, I think it's the best made-for-TV film that there is. Period.
100%. I think it's the best vampire film. That might be controversial to some, but
It used to be for me, but now something else has taken its place, but it's still high up there, and the nostalgia is big for me, man. Like, when I was a kid, this shit fucked me up bad, man. Like, my bed was right beside my window, so when I got through watching Salem's Lot, I'm like looking out my fucking window, like six years old and shit. You know?
oh god, man, I got a similar story as well. Because I've said it before, but this was the first time we just had a video recorder. We videoed because it was played in two parts in the UK. I presume this was maybe 1980, 81, because you used to get it a little bit later. And I played the fuck out of that. Me and my sisters both watched Salem's Lot that summer all the way through.
Yeah.
And then come later on I think it was a few months later, then I went on a school trip. And all the little bastards like were claiming their beds, and they left me the one by the window. And I absolutely shit myself for about a week away from home, like 10, 11 years of age, thinking that these kids are going to like float by the window and what have you.
Yeah,
but
man.
no, this is a good one. This is nostalgia.
It's damn good. It still holds up too, man. This is a creepy ass vampire flick, man. And it's just, you know, he's taking the damn the charming fucking, you know, suave fucking sexual vampire. It's a pure fucking monster. A lot like Nosferatu, right? So
absolutely, yeah. And he's putting it, because before this we'd seen a lot of like, you know, the Universal monsters, Dracula,
right.
But he's like exactly like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's putting a vampire story in like an up-to-date, you know, common, you know, an up-to-date like late 1970s location and all that. Right. And he's just brilliant at what he does, Hooper, at this time.
Well, man, we got another show planned after this show though. And,
holy shit. Haven't we just like,
shit's going down. So just come over to our channel after this stream's over, to Subjective Perspective Collective. Come check out this stream. Got everything you've been waiting for.
So. Well, I want to like just say as well about that, you know, and I've had a lot of messages and people are kind of excited for that show. Yeah. We don't do like drama lightly.
No, we don't.
We've sat back and we've kept our mouth shut for a very long time.
Yeah.
And like this other person, whoever will mention, we'll probably mention their name at some point. This is our right of reply, you know?
Right.
Because back last week they did a video on like literally on us. So yeah. we'll see how that goes. But yeah.
But yeah,
this kind of seems like the pre-show in a way.
it's a pre-show to that show. But
Yeah.
we still got to talk about Salems Lot, man. We had it planned, so this other thing came up, so then we got to do double duty tonight, I guess. But anyway,
so stay tuned, man.
Let's see who's in here, man. We got Dan Shine in here. Shout out, boys.
Hey, what's
going
up?
to be an eventful night. Hell yeah, man.
It could be, man. Yeah.
We got Texas in here. Welcome to the Panel of Pain. And he'll be on here.
He'll be on
here with us a little later. We're all going to discuss our opinions and truths, Let's see. Lots of pain on the second show tonight. I expect. Yes, definitely will be.
There will be, yeah.
See, Acres of Movies, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Stacy?
Let's see. Jonathan H. So weird because I'm watching Salems Lot on VHS right now. Holy shit. That's crazy. Yeah, man.
That's a good way to watch it as well. I'd love to go back and watch it on VHS.
We got Fat Pig to Conquer in here. What's up? What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
And I know this ain't like technically a Euro film, but if you think about the main characters from Europe, so there is that link, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't matter really at this point. We've done stuff on.
It does matter, Darren. This is a EuroCrypt. It has to have Euro links.
Well, we did actually do Blood Rage on a EuroCult episode.
That was the old EuroCult show, right?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit that movie is. God damn. But anyway.
All thoughts will be coming later.
Right. Brian Z, can we get a link to download these AI songs?
Good question. I would imagine CK from Dead.
Yeah, CK would have
will
that.
Definitely have them. Yeah. I don't know if you're a member of the Dead Pit Discord or what have you, but I'm sure if you send CK, a question, he'll sort you out with that.
Brian's saying he's reading Salems Lot right now. Holy shit. Okay.
Man, that's a long, big tome that book is.
Yeah.
Like 600 pages. Right?
Sometimes you got to slap a hoe. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Here as well. Yeah. Midnight Hour might be slightly better. Okay.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
Great. That last one was an insult. I haven't seen it.
I was going to see that, and then I had a word with Lorne. I think Lorne just didn't want to see it at all, and it kind of put me off watching it. So I will get to it at some point, though.
Jonathan H says, I remember watching Salems Lot a bunch on cable TV in the 90s. Seems like it was always on. It creeped me out. Yeah. I mean, I remember.
It holds up. Go on, sorry.
It holds up. I've seen it. It would have been probably in the 80s for me when I first saw it on TV. But yeah, it definitely screwed me up.
Yeah.
But let's see. Movie might be better than the book. I think some changes that were made. I have never read the book, but I know the changes that were made. So
right. Yeah.
So probably is, man. Kind of like what Kubrick did with The Shining.
Yeah. We'll touch upon some of the changes as well.
Right. It's gonna get crazy tonight. Yeah, definitely. It's gonna get crazy, but it's gonna be. It's just 100% pure truth, man. Is what it's gonna be. So
I heard certain people are holding watch parties for the next stream as well. So
okay,
fun, man.
Never read the book. That's cool. Yeah, the president of Peter Bark fan club, Darren.
100%.
Just was watching it too. Subjective all day, bud. I appreciate you, JB, man.
Oh, cheers, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Euro smut. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the sequel and the two remakes? I haven't seen the sequel since I was a little kid. But when I was a little kid, it didn't bother me. I've heard nothing but shit about it, so I haven't never revisited it. I know it's nothing like the original, but it didn't bother me.
I've seen it, man. I've seen it once. Michael Moriarty, I think, is in it. It is fucking the biggest piece of shit. I've seen it a long time ago. I haven't gone back to it. And it's had a decent release, I believe, recently. So maybe I'll go back at some point. But I just remember hating everything about that film.
Right. I just seen the part, the Return to Salem's Lot or whatever. back. I remember seeing that on HBO as well.
Right, I've never seen the Rob Lowe TV series.
I
Which
haven't either. I heard
wouldn't
that
mind
one wasn't too
doing.
bad, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. And if you think about it, Rob Lowe and David Soul, they kind of, I could see that kind of working. So I'd have to give that a go. But the remake, I don't know, man. It might be a while before I get to that.
Let's see. Let's see. Jonathan says, yeah, VHS is how I watch old movies, especially horror. I have over 3,000 tapes. About 200 are horror. Horror VHS is getting expensive. Definitely, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
and there's 2 versions of this as well. There's like a theatrical cut, which is
Yeah, I have
I've
the
heard-
same one as Darren has. This is the only copy I have is this Blu-ray, this UK Blu-ray.
That's a piece of shit cover, man. That's literally
I know,
like
man. I mean,
a still in it from the film, maybe.
yeah, right.
Oh, it's
I mean, I would have
crazy.
rather that.
Oh,
You know,
that's better underneath.
yeah, that's the shit. That's the OG. You know,
But no, like this is coming out from Arrow as well. I know there's been no confirmed kind of details, but it is coming.
let's see. I like the newest remake. I know it got a lot of shit. Dan says, "Oh wow, you will really hate the last one then." So,
Oh,
the
God.
Rob Lowe one isn't bad. That's what I've heard, man. Heard that a lot. James Mason and David Soul, yeah, for sure.
Oh man, every
They kill it.
single person in this.
Was it Starsky and Hutch?
That's it.
What he's known for? Oh,
That's
Soul?
well, I grew up watching that Starsky and Hutch. I was
Yeah.
a massive fan because we
I remember
get all
seeing
the,
that shit on TV.
yeah, we would get all your shows on our,
Right.
on UK TV.
Right.
Starsky and Hutch was played every Saturday night, and it was like a fucking must watch for me back in the day. I remember like literally collecting Starsky and Hutch cards, and they come with like the gum, those
Oh,
big
shit.
pieces of hard
I
gum.
remember
you used to
that
get.
shit. I don't remember Starsky and Hutch. I remember like baseball cards came that way.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And fucking football cards and like Garbage Pail Kids and shit like that.
Oh
But-
God, I vividly remember getting those Starsky and Hutch cards. It's crazy.
Got the
They
wild
probably do
guys in
worth a
here,
bit of
man.
money.
What's going on? Man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, yeah, man. Shit. You want to just go on and get into this damn?
Yeah,
This was,
100%.
This was first aired on CBS November 17th, 1979. And it's a two-part night event, two-night event. Originally, they were going to make it a 4-hour film, but then Hooper was like, "Man, there's no way. That's just not going to work." Like,
Right.
know.
Yeah.
so they condensed it down to like 3 hours. It's like 3 hours, 3 minutes, right? 182 minutes.
It is. Yeah.
So, but the other names of the film it's known by is Bloodthirst, Salem's Lot, the movie, and then Salem's Lot, the miniseries. So,
Okay. Yeah.
but it was shot in Ferndale, California. Oddly enough, it's like a secluded, solid, it's like a little village town in California. The commentary is all this release has, and that's really pretty much all I had to go off of. I mean, I looked up a few things about the film, but I don't mind Hooper's commentary. I really don't, man.
It's a bit weird though. It almost seems
strange.
like, it seems like it was taken from an interview or something and put together, because there's like long pauses in between him talking all the way through, and I guess you've got to try and fill 3 hours. So, but Hooper, it's definitely a must watch or must listen to, that commentary track.
We got Nana in here. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
That's Jay's sister, I believe.
JBL's sister, yeah.
Yep. How's it going? I sent you a couple of messages, but they didn't go through.
Oh, okay.
Talking to me? I got my phone off.
It might be to, yeah. Are you all good for later text for the stream? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah. Let's see. I hope Jay had a great birthday. Yeah, man. Happy birthday, man. He did. We did a stream. Awesome.
Yeah. I was in the chat. I wished him happy birthday in the chat.
Okay. I've been busy as hell, man. Like trying to get all this stuff prepared for tonight and Sorry, but happy birthday, Jay, man. Y'all hear me out there? So
Like Jake, because I mentioned about me and you maybe coming on his channel,
yeah,
and he just said, yeah, just get a subject. I think him and Brandon like could be up for it as well. So
okay,
we gotta get Jay. What I'm thinking torso. Your voice is a lot room. Maybe get him into them.
right. Okay, Texas saying that he was talking to Kathy. Okay, all
Oh,
right,
okay, yeah.
all right. He said he's good for tonight. Good dude. All right, man. Well, so if y'all don't know who Toby Hooper is, man, I think he's pretty much like, I mean, possibly the most underrated of like the big time horror directors. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I put him above Wes Craven, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. But like, he don't get the recognition as them. It's like Craven or Carpenter or Romero. You know?
Which is crazy to me, like,
Yeah.
because obviously Texas Chainsaw, you've got you've got Poltergeist, and I don't care what anyone says, he did direct Poltergeist.
You got Eaten Alive. I don't care. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, that's kind of like my Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of sequel in a way. I see that film.
Yeah, you got to think about Funhouse. You got to think about TCM2.
Yeah,
You know,
Funhouse is in my top 2 or 3 slasher films, and probably would make my top 50 all-time films. I think the Funhouse is vastly underrated, and we did do a stream, or we did cover that film back last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. He's highly underrated, and I know that sounds crazy to say, but
and I remember really as a kid, I didn't mind Invaders from Mars. It don't hold up as good, you know.
Yeah.
For me now, but when I was a kid, I liked it. I liked the hell out of it. And also Life Force, I dig that one. I know a lot of people don't like it, whatever. But
I hear good things about it. I've never seen it.
But if you look at Hooper's filmography, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, what the hell? But I even like Toolbox Murders, man.
Like, oh fuck, I can't defend that one. No.
Yeah.
No, man, that's just horrible.
And the Mangler. I don't mind the Mangler either.
I like the Mangler back in the day. I've never revisited it, but I remember that vividly coming on TV,
right,
and watching it and really enjoying it. So yeah,
man. But yeah, man. I mean, Toby Hooper, man, he was great friends with William Friedkin, and so Friedkin worked for Universal, and he was like a split in the road if he was going to go work for Universal or Warner Brothers. He had his choice because of Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Which is insane to think. Like, you just got your choice and shit. Even though he was like great friends with Friedkin, he just went ahead with Warner Brothers, Salem's Lot. He went to Italy, right? Rome.
He did.
And they were going to make a film about Jim Jones. And there was all these people were saying, like, people were getting death threats. Anybody that touches that Jim Jones movie is gonna die and all this shit. So Hooper was like, "Oh, fuck that." He came back home. He's like, he came back to America and shit, and then he got with the producer Richard Kobritz, right?
Yeah.
And anyway, they hit it off, man. They got along great. He gave him like pretty much full creative control to make this film.
The funny thing with Friedkin is when this film was originally, the idea for this film was going to be like a theatrical cut for under 2 hours. And William Friedkin was going to be the producer of that.
Right. That's what it was.
And obviously we got the theatrical cut later, but that was just, they happened to just take an edit of the TV, like miniseries, really. It wasn't a
I think it's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I don't like that cut, if I'm honest. It does leave out a lot. There's one scene in that theatrical cut where the one guy, Crockett, gets like a gun in his mouth, which isn't in this version. So there's little differences and all that. I remember just feeling it just doesn't do anything for me, that theatrical cut. This is the version, man. And I can even remember this being on TV, and so the end of the first episode, they'd be hyping up, part 2 the following week.
Yeah.
And then when part 2 started, you would get this kind of little recap. I'd love to see that again. Obviously, it's not on here.
Right.
and you get like a recap of all the stuff that happened in the first. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm saying I think it was a better idea to do the two-part 2-night miniseries. Though, you don't
Oh
think?
God, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Versus a 2-hour movie. Fuck that.
and I
And then
guess you could say it's like a 4-hour version in a way because of all the commercial breaks. Yeah. Mm.
Right. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Adrian James. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's see. JB saying James Mason as Straker. Hooper knew he needed a heavyweight for role. Top notch. Definitely is, man. He's
Unbelievable.
definitely.
Like unbelievable performance. As I think, and people might laugh, I think David Soul is superb in this. I know he gets I've seen a lot of criticism of him.
Yeah.
But he plays his part of Ben Mears like unbelievable as well. I think everyone in the cast is superb.
And Jonathan is saying Craven is my guy, but yes, Hooper is definitely underrated. Love Life Force. Yeah, for sure.
What's his last film was Gin, I believe.
Gin. And
yeah.
And that's a bad movie, but I think I would put it over Craven's, Carpenter's, and Romero's last films.
Well, yeah, The Ward. I've never seen The Ward, but I've heard bad things about it.
Yeah,
Carpenter's.
I don't know. The Ward might be better than Gin.
Okay.
But My Soul Takes a piece of shit to me. I can't stand that fucking movie.
I don't mind that film at all. Honestly, when that first came out, I've heard so much shit. And I go back and I've seen it since. And as a like a slasher film, it fucking works for me. But I can see why people hate it. Yeah.
But anyway, man. But yeah, did you want to go through some of the cast, or you want me to go through? You can go through the cast if you want, or I can go through the cinematographer and whatever.
Either way, man. I don't mind. I'll go through the cast if you want, and then you can come back to that.
Yeah.
So you've got David Soul, I mentioned earlier, plays Ben Mears. Some of his credits were, obviously we mentioned Starsky and Hutch, but he was in Magnum Force in '73, which people, I didn't realize until I was doing this research. I couldn't remember him in that. And just, like you say, well known for like TV roles. He's like American British actor. He was a singer. He was a very high acclaimed singer at one point. I think he had a #1. Don't Give Up, Honest Baby, I think was #1 certainly in the American charts. And yeah, he took he didn't really have a career in TV or what have you until he was like 24. And he caught the eye of a talent scout, and then the rest is history. Then, Starsky and Hutch was his big breakthrough. His TV debut was Flipper, which I'm sure I've seen back in the day. But
I remember Flipper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
But he like with Soul in this performance, it's just superb. I think he's got like a vulnerable ability. Like he really seems like a vulnerable character, and he just portrays that really well. Yeah, and if you put it up against Starsky and Hutch, where he's this tough guy, he's falling on cars, and
he's trying to get away from that.
He is, absolutely, absolutely. James Mason, like you say, absolutely superb in everything, literally everything I've seen him in. He'd actually done a few Giallo films, believe it or not. He did The Flower in His Mouth in 1975, Bloodline 1979, Murder by Decree 79, Fear in the City, a Plistetsky in 76, Kidnap Syndicate, which I've never seen, but now I know he's in it, I want to see. And different things, but I think Lolita, Kubrick, he did.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely in that. Now that I think of it, I forgot that he's in that, man, because if you've never seen Lolita, man.
No, I've never seen it. I've always wanted to. I do own it. He actually told Toby Hooper that Kubrick was just a master. And even though, like, Kubrick took a lot of takes, it's quite well known. Yeah. Mason said he just didn't care. Like, he was just happy to work with him and go with the flow. Just a few more I just mentioned quickly. You got Lance Kerwin. He plays Mark, very prominent role. He was like a big TV star, I think, at this time as well, because I think he had to fly out to do a TV series and come back for this to do his scenes.
Okay.
Lou Ayres, who plays Jason, the older character, he was a big TV actor. He's in all the big TV shows of the time. Actually, in Omen 2 as well, Damien.
Right.
Quickly, just one more I'll mention is Ed Flanders, plays Dr. Bill Norton. Exorcist 3, like, again, just such a great
definitely.
character actor. Yeah. And I think Hooper said about him was he just brought it to every scene he just brought, just super. And you can see that he's such a comfortable actor.
When he's playing the priest in Exorcist 3, he's he's best friends with Kinderman. Yeah, I mean, he's a great actor, man. I mean, I can't think of anything else that I've seen him in though. But he's a great actor.
He's one of those actors, I think, that just pops up, doesn't he? He's in quite a lot. He's in the Ninth Configuration as well.
Okay.
William Peter Blatty.
That's supposed to be the official Exorcist 2, right? Like.
Yeah. And I highly urge you to watch that.
I've still never seen that one. Yeah, I need to check it out one day.
But his big thing was Saint Elsewhere, the TV series.
Okay.
I think he plays a doctor or something in that.
Okay, yeah.
I will
say that sounds familiar.
I will say, lastly but not least, Reggie Nalder, who plays Kirk Barlow, and like this guy, if you like see pictures of this guy or see him in other films, he looks exactly like the Nosferatu character, and that was kind of a happy accident in this film. We all know him in our circles from The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Dario Argento. But he was in quite a few Dracula-themed films, actually. He was in
I've seen him in Mark of the Devil.
Yeah, he was in He did Mark of the Devil.
Fucking bastard in that one. Holy
shit.
Dracula
Sucks. Zoltan, Hand of Dracula, which is kind of weird. The Man Who Knew Too Much Hitchcock as well in 56. So,
awesome. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Well, cool, man.
But yeah, if you got anything on the
I do. I'm gonna catch a chat right quick. Let's see. Let's see. Danny Dundada's in here. He said, "What's up, bros? This is a goddamn classic. 100. Hell yeah."
Oh God, yeah.
Jonathan says, "Salem's Lot being a Stephen King novel. How many horror gems have we gotten based on a Stephen King novel? I feel like it's so many."
There's some absolute classics in there, like Carrie, The Shining, which I think obviously the film is better than the book, but
and JB
unbelievable.
JB saying, I remember Flipper. Yeah, man, I remember that shit. Lassie and all that.
I kind of remember it coming on TV, but I can't remember fuck all about it. Like,
let's see, Ed Flanders.
Yeah.
Let's see, Texas says Lance Kerwin was in a TV show called James at 15. Okay,
that's the one. That's the one I was alluding to. Yeah, okay. He went in between filming this and doing that. Yeah.
And Dan's saying better than the actual Exorcist 2.
The Non-Configuration is a classic. It's such an underrated, underseen like film.
Saint Elsewhere, Boston. Okay. JB says Hooper knew how to cast a movie. Terrific character actors and actresses. Absolutely, man.
He did. And he mentions that in the commentary as well about how he can't understand why you see such great actors in such really bad films.
How they have bad performances.
Yeah. Because he said it's all in the director. The director's got to bring the performance out, which he does in this. Like,
Horror Caffeine, what's going on, man? He says, "Cheers, guys. Have a great Sunday." Appreciate you, man.
And you, man. Yeah. Thanks for showing up.
Jimmy says, "A little late to the party, but hope everyone is well. Good to be back. Always good to have you, Jimmy."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So I guess I'll get into the cinematographer, man. We got Jules Brenner. So he did 1973's Dillinger, which is like gangster movie about John Dillinger, the bank robber, right?
Okay. I've not seen that one.
The Glass House, 1972. That was another made-for-TV. He did a lot of made-for-TV stuff too. But like one of the biggest ones he's really known for would be Dillinger and Return of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah.
Same cinematographer. And then of course, the classic Teen Wolf 2, you know.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, unbelievable film.
That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy that the dude that did the camera work for Dillinger, Return of the Living Dead, did Teen Wolf 2 as well. So, yeah.
He did the TV series Helter Skelter as well on
Helter
Manson.
Skelter, 1976, right?
Yeah. Which is great watch.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Dude. There was a bunch of the Manson stuff, and now there's more information coming out on Manson and the MK Ultra project and all that. That's some wild shit when you go down that rabbit hole, man. Holy shit!
Oh man, if there's like a documentary on TV or anything to do with Manson, I'm there.
Right.
I've covered that case. I know that case inside out, man.
Let's see. Beyond 72. Ciao. I didn't know you were Italian. I'm not. The word is.
There you go. My top.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not. The word is fire.
Hey man, how's it going, man?
How's it going? Beyond 72.
That's a great name, by the way. Beyond.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, that's really all I know, Jules Brenner. But let's see, the writer Paul Menashe. He previously worked with De Palma on Carrie.
Okay. Yeah.
So kind of fleshed that one out, which I think he did a great job. Like when I heard about the changes, because Barlow, he doesn't speak in the film, but I think he speaks in the book, and I think he's more like of a suave kind of like a Bela Lugosi kind of vampire, I guess you'd say.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
More charming and shit, but I think that's a good choice, and not to show him too much either. I think. But the guy won, he won an Emmy for an episode of. You ever heard of Slits Playhouse of Stars?
No.
The Lonely Wizard. So that was in 1958. So I'm just throwing that shit out there, y'all. But has all kinds of individual achievements in writing, miniseries, a lot of TV awards and shit, man. A ton of TV work this guy did. So
yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that makes there's a lot of TV kind of stuff in the background to this, you know, in terms of behind the camera and all that.
But for him to work on Carrie though, like that's a big one, for me. So
that's a massive film for me as well. That's one I remember very much in the same time as this, watching that. And I've said it again before. That early scene comes on when she's in the shower, and my dad he would not let me and my sisters watch that. He just grabbed the TV control or whatever. That's going off, and I didn't get to see Carrie till like quite a bit later, a few years later.
Oh hell,
actually. Yeah. And I always wondered after that scene, how the film would play out. And it's a classic.
What do you think about the score though, man, from Harry Suckman?
I love it personally. I think he worked a lot with Bernard Herrmann, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can definitely at the beginning, there's a little bit of Psycho in there. If you listen hard enough.
It's kind of structured like Psycho, but it's not exactly.
No. Yeah. And again, you've got the Psycho kind of with the house. This is like a haunted house. Very much a character in this film. And that house as well was modeled on one of the old films of the 50s or the 40s.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind, yeah. Which has been kind of recently.
But they built a house around an existing house. And
they did, yeah. And they had these people were living in this house.
Right.
And
it's crazy to think, right?
Yeah, Hooper said they were doing all the scenes with the house in like maybe a week. Yeah. And he never once saw the family come out of the house.
Yeah, man.
That would have been some experience, man, to have this fucking film all around you. Like
they had a lot of money too, because they built it. How long did it take them to build it? Was it like 3 weeks?
Yeah, it was like pretty much like a month.
Okay.
They had 3 weeks pre-production.
It's like $100,000 to build that facade around the other house. you know.
Yeah, this at the time was the highest, the most money anyone paid for a TV series at this
Yeah.
time
Yep.
in 79. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So the Harry Suckman or whatever he did Daniel Boone, The Singing Nun, a lot of shit in the 60s. I mean, if you look back at his filmography, it's like I think it starts like in the 50s, maybe in the late 40s. So he was around a long, long time. And he did Police Story from 1975. And he did Carpenter's made for TV film. Someone's Watching Me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I really like that one.
Yeah, that's right after Halloween. John Carpenter got that. He got that project. Someone's Watching Me, made for TV film, right? Thriller.
Yeah, that came out roughly around the same time as Eyes of Laura Mars, which Carpenter wrote.
Right.
Yeah, that's underrated. Someone's Watching Me.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got as far as that stuff goes, man.
Yeah. I mean, we'll definitely go through some of the most important scenes in this film.
Right.
Because this, for 3 hours long, a lot of the first hour and a half, the first episode is character development, but it's
Definitely.
never boring. Like, there's always something going on.
The dialogue's great. The acting's superb, man. It's like top tier.
Yeah, it's faultless. I don't see how you can any character you can really pull apart. Everyone's like on top of their game. Yeah, I don't know if you want us to go through it or
Yeah, let me catch the chat right quick. I try to keep up with the chat as we go.
Yeah.
We got let's see. Beyond 72 says I saw the film first, so couldn't get into the book for that very reason. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That makes sense. The master of all movies, Presswood. What's going on? Hey, I'm back playing softball. Awesome.
Nice.
Got back yesterday. First place now. Softball is now over. Awesome. Cool. Darren Dirk, what's up? What's going on? Like, I have been busy and extra busy with my mom and dad. Good deal. Let's see.
Okay.
My mom is going to get new foot surgery this Thursday.
Well, good luck.
Our thoughts are with her.
Luck. Yeah.
Let's see. Texas says, "Hey Sarah, hope your mom will be okay with her surgery." Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've never seen Someone's Watching Me. Yeah, I don't think I have either, to be honest.
Oh man, you need to remedy that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very tension filled.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away, but I think you'll like it.
Yeah, our very early Carpenter that I haven't seen. So
it is, yeah.
If y'all say it's good, I'll check it out. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had to find the movie.
Okay.
Mr. Boombastic. What's going on, man?
Hey, Jonathan, what's happening, man?
Let's see. Did you mention there might be a 4K from Arrow? Oh, no. Yeah, I heard there's rumors of that, right?
I think it's pretty much it's not officially confirmed, but I think Dawn of the Discs let it leak. I would imagine I hope they put the theatrical version on there. I think it's definitely going to happen, but I would imagine they're just going through what they can do with extras and all that. Right. It's a bit of a shame that David Soul's passed away because I would have loved to have seen heard a commentary track with him. And quite a few of them have passed away.
Yeah, I hope they got some archive interviews or something, maybe.
At least. Arrow's gonna smash it out the park anyway. We
got I believe we got CK in here. What's going on tonight, boys? Salem's Lot is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, man. And for a long time, dude, this was my favorite. This was my favorite vampire film, period, for a long, long time.
I know
I would put
there's
this
one
over.
Recently that's you put over it, didn't you?
Oh, Nosferatu, the new Eggers Nosferatu beats Salem's Lot for me. Really does.
I've still not seen it, man, but I doubt if it's gonna beat Salem's Lot.
Yeah, it probably won't for a lot of people, but I think Eggers really fucking nailed it. I really do, man. But Salem's Lot is a classic, dude. Like, there's no, I'm not taking anything from it. But I'd rather watch Salem's Lot than like Lost Boys or even Near Dark or Fright Night or any of that. You know.
Oh, see, when I was younger, like
Right.
Lost Boys, I loved the Lost Boys.
Mhm.
I say recently, a few years back, watched it again, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't hold up or do anything for me now.
Oh,
Fright
yeah, I
Night,
loved it when I was a kid.
yeah, Fright Night I still kind of enjoy, but I feel like the horror community kind of overrates that one a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, this one. So what helped this one in its release was Nosferatu, Herzog's version, come out at the same time
Well,
in
that one
'79.
and there was a Dracula film that came out as well. So they
Yeah,
both,
same year. Yeah.
they both probably helped. But yeah, man, it's. I mean, you want to go through it a little bit, or
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll go through some of the major scenes and what have you. What I like about this is that you get the whole opening like completely does a 180, and it opens up in a one scene and finishes with the same scene.
Mhm.
And you got Ben Mears, he's in church with this boy, Mark, and they're pretty much taking holy water. And again, this was a trope that was kind of new, where you'd get like every time they held this holy water up, you could tell if a vampire was near. I don't think that was ever done before in any way.
Yeah.
Which is great. I love all that.
I think I was listening to. Go ahead.
I was going to say it kind of emits this supernatural glow, which is unique.
I guess because the holy water.
Yeah.
Against the evil or whatever. I guess but
right. Yeah.
But like, it's funny listening to Hooper though. Like, so Hooper, like, while they were making the film or whatever, I guess he was like below Richard Straker. Or James Mason, right?
Yeah.
He was below him, and he said every morning he'd wake him up from riding his damn exercise bike and shit, and then and he'd just hear him like going off because he's like a floor above him or whatever.
I mean, and you can imagine,
like, woke up. Yeah,
he's obviously kept himself really fit,
right.
And his wife actually stars in this film as well, James Mason's wife.
And for the longest time, man, I didn't realize like how, because the eyes of the vampires, like, so fucking killer, man. The way that shit looks, and like today that would be done with CGI, but those are reflective lenses, that they're using.
It was kind of another happy accident, I think, the way, because.
Yeah.
Like you say, this is all practical. None of this is like CGI. Even the floating boys, was done. I think with the floating boys, which we will come on to, I think Hooper, the Warner Brothers didn't think Hooper could pull off those scenes.
Right.
So they give him very minimal kind of time to do those scenes.
Yep.
But he completely smashed it, as we can all say. Those scenes, everyone remembers those scenes in the film.
Three windows. Floating scenes, and that's the thing about the vampires too. Like they're all kind of like in a way levitating. Even when what's the guy's name? When he's in the rocking chair, he kind of levitates up out of the chair.
Oh, Jeffrey Lewis,
Lewis, yeah.
And that's another scene we'll come on to, the rocking chair. There's about 5 or 6 scenes in this that once you see them, you can't,
some great
forever in your memory bank.
Like perfectly well done fucking jump scares,
Oh God, yeah.
I'm not really a fan of jump scares, but they're done right. When they're done right, they're awesome. You know what I mean?
100%. I mean, with that opening scene as well. So you've got, Ben and Mac, and they're kind of, they're dirty. They've been kind of on the run for like 2 years, which we'll find out later. And you get the opening credits, and you get that fucking music. Once that music kicks in, to me, that music is as strong as, say, something like Jaws, the theme music to Jaws. Mm-hmm. That's how much that music scared me as a kid. And even now, putting it on now, when you hear that fucking theme coming in, and like it puts you on edge, man.
And see, Grayson's seen quite a bit of. I've showed him some horror films, and he wouldn't watch this with me because I showed him the window scene with the little boy.
Man, and
he wouldn't. He wouldn't watch. He was like, I don't want to watch it.
When you told me you were going to show him the film,
Yeah.
I was a bit apprehensive as well because this.
But I mean,
is
he's seen
fucking
other
serious,
things,
but
like, but this,
yeah, but this is on a different level, man.
it
This is
really
just,
is, man. It really is.
um,
It's got
but
the creep factor for sure.
oh yeah, man. So Salem's Lot Maine, right? We're 2 years later. Ben Mears, he kind of pulls up to the Marston house, and he's a writer. You know, he's going back to his childhood town. He wants to write a book about
Yep.
the Marston house, and
Mhm.
there's a scene early on where he's looking up. You know, he's in his jeep. He's looking up at this house. He breaks into a sweat, and then we see the first time we see the elderly man, Richard Stryker, and man, he didn't even have to say any lines, James Mason. That guy just puts the fear of fucking God into you.
And
Just
the way
like,
that
yeah,
camera shot is too. The
right,
angle, how it
yeah,
zooms around, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
to
yeah,
me, I think that's the best shot in the film when he's face to face with him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, "Good evening," right? But it's like the way that camera pans around is just fucking so awesome, man. The way that's done.
It's so, like you say, with the camera panning round and just the way the two actors play off each other throughout
Mhm.
the film as well. But that opening scene just puts the chills, puts the chills up you straight away.
Right.
He wants to then, so pretty much Ben then, he wants to stay in the Marston house, but he realizes that Stryker's just bought it. And he kind of gets put up in this little bed and breakfast, and he's there, yeah, pretty much to write the book. We find out the Stryker's got like a business pal called Court Barlow, I believe.
Yeah.
And we hear a lot about him.
Keep hearing about Barlow. Yeah.
And there's a great scene where David Sowell, or Ben, kind of asks about his business partner, and Mason just says, or Stryker just says, "I think you'll like Barlow. You'll like Barlow, and he'll like you." And it's just the way he says it, like,
Oh,
and
he
what's
says
to
you're
come.
going to enjoy Barlow. He's going to
That's the
enjoy
way.
you too.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
And knowing what we know later on in the film,
Right.
that's just like the way he like just performs that line is unreal.
There's still something to the film though that's unknown that I love. That's why I love about this movie, because we still don't know why. But like Hooper touches on this a little bit, but he believed in bad places in the world, like the Native Americans believed in bad places, right? So for some reason, the evil is attracted to this house. There's something down underneath the house that's evil that attracts other evil, but we never know what that is. But
no, all we know is like the backstory of the house is the previous owner pretty much hanged himself, and kids were going missing all around. It's hinted that there was sexual perversion with these missing kids who got killed.
The Marston.
And Ben like vividly remembers when he was 10 years of age. I think he broke into the house because he was curious, and then he said, I saw this guy just hanging, and he said, I just fucking took off and I ran for my life, and ever since that day, and like he's always had this Marston house in the back of his mind, always wanted to go back one day to write this book. And here he is as well. And we've got the love interest as well, Susan. She's the daughter of the doctor, Bill Norton, I believe, and his wife. And so you've got like a very much a love story going on, in the background as well. That plays out superbly in the final scene, I will say.
It is.
And the first half of the film is literally all these characters, and we get to know all these characters and the kind of build up into what pretty much the end of this first episode, you start to get into the real kind of vampire action. Some of the characters I mentioned, you got Weasel, who plays the local drunk.
Right.
His
Cookie,
backstory.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry, go on.
What's his name? They call him Cookie, but
he was an old character actor, and Hooper couldn't get hold of him, and he's working in some bait shop, and it took 2 or 3 weeks to track him down. His backstory is he was married to Eva Miller, who's in charge of like the bed and breakfast. Um, you've got Bill Norton and his wife. He's the local doctor, played by Ed Flanders, who we mentioned earlier.
Right.
You've got Susan's kind of on-off boyfriend, Ned Tebbets.
Right.
Yeah, there's a good jump scene with him as well later on. You've got a weird kind of Larry Crockett character, and he's having an affair with, this wife.
These side plots going on.
Yeah. So you've got the big lorry driver, I believe, Cully, and that's his wife. And there's a big scene with that to come as well with the shotgun. I mean, you've got Jeffrey Lewis's character as well, Mike, and he's the local gravedigger. And that guy, his face is just made for like a horror fucking film, Jeffrey Lewis.
Right.
To show up, in Devil's Rejects as well, a bit later on. But yeah, you've got.
He was also with Clint Eastwood back in the day too. On the Any Which Way But Loose and shit like that.
Oh shit, I didn't. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. Very great. Yeah, he brings it to this film as well. That character, you can tell he's just a complete fucking psychopath.
Now, if you had to complain about any scene in the film, I'm curious because I got just one little part in the film that just kind of don't hold up for me a little bit.
Okay.
It's the dinner scene with Mark Petrie and his family. I like when Barlow comes through the window or whatever and he rises and shit.
Yeah.
But it's when he slams both the parents together. That shit looks so goofy.
It does. And Hooper said that was kind of dangerous to do that scene as well. The whole thing with that is kind of out the place in the whole film because it's almost like a poltergeist scene.
Yeah.
Because you got the table rattling and the fucking walls shaking.
I think they should have left that out a little bit. That's the only thing to me. I don't know.
I kind of like it, but I can see,
you know what I mean?
Where you're coming from. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I guess it's because it's made for TV or whatever, maybe is why. But
I think is that the first time we really get to see the?
Well, no, because you see him in the jail cell.
Oh, that's before then. The jail cell's before, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good scene as well. Where
the jail scene is fucking awesome.
It is, and
that's a great reveal for the first.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like a slasher type. The way, like with the two young boys as well, Mark's friends, the two young boys, and they go through the woods, and the youngest one, kind of, you just see fucking Barlow rise, and that's all you see. And
I love that shit, and I love the scene with the guy that's cheating with the wife when he leaves the house, and you that classic just cut, you see the hand slap. It's about to slap him.
Yeah. So good, yeah. Minimal, in some ways, minimal is best. So you don't get to see too much.
I love that. I love that you don't see so much.
Oh yeah. I mean, you've got the scene early on as well with the two guys with the crate, Ned Tebbets and Mike, and they're moving Straker's crate. He wants this sideboard moved into the house. And it's really cold, and you got the creeps doing it, and that scene plays out well as well because you see that fucking crate moving in the back of the fucking vehicle they're in, and you can feel the cold in that scene as well when you watch it back. The way they portray it, yeah.
Was you I got a question though, so that scene we see the crate,
yeah,
and we know we know Barlow's supposed to be in there. Right.
Yeah.
But then we go to the next scene, and then when he's out in the woods. So that always kind of confused me too, with the kids,
Yeah. The one thing,
it's weird.
It looks like we're making faults about this, but another thing that was kind of weird to me is, that young boy when he goes missing in the woods.
Yeah,
he's literally got his normal clothes on, but when he's floating at the window, he's in his pajamas, which
he's
is
in his jammies.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. But I guess it does look better. In being pajamas does actually look better than what he would be. But,
yeah. I know we're critiquing it pretty hard, but still.
Oh man, I'll just say I'll put it out there. This is 11 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 film for me for sure, no doubt about it. Like I said, the only complaint I've got is when he busts the parents' heads together. Like that just looks so goofy.
It
But
does. I think Cooper realizes that as well.
yeah,
The young Mac, he's into all this kind of horror stuff, and I would imagine it's kind of Stephen King,
yeah,
the
definitely.
character Stephen King or Tom Savini type. You know what I mean?
I definitely think it's Stephen King. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Lance Kerwin absolutely smashes it in this film as well. For such he plays this young kid, but in the end he turns complete badass, like superb. But you've got all this stuff like opening up, like you say, all this sort of character development. You've got Ben and Jason. Jason was his teacher back in school when he was 10 years of age. Ben went on to be this very successful author, and they kind of rekindle their old kind of friendship. And there's a
like
great scene with the rocking chair
giving
as
him
well.
praise for teaching him, like making him become what he became or whatever, or helping him become a writer or whatever. So.
Yeah. So one of the first kind of early scenes, memorable scenes of this is you've got Danny and Ralphie Glick, the two kids. They go home after rehearsing, and like we mentioned, they take a short cut through the woods, and then you just see this gust of wind, this storm kind of blows over them, and that's where we see Barlow. Then the shadow of Barlow comes over and grabs his
Which it
kid.
never explains none of that, but like if you get into the old, like the old vampire mythos or whatever, like a lot of the Nosferatu vampire was also like a necromancer and shit. You know what I mean? So they
yeah,
very magical type wizard shit, going on. But it never says that. I'm glad it don't.
Right. So you got Danny shows back up at home, and he's kind of groggy, and he doesn't know what's happened to his brother. All that shit, man. And this is like all coming towards a climax of the first episode. But we find out the Straker has in fact been the one that's kidnapped Ralphie. It's kind of an offering to Barlow. And Jess, you see him with this kid, like he carries this kid into the house, and again, it's just chilling, like some of those scenes. You get the bit. So we mentioned a bit with Cully where he surprises Bonnie and Crockett, who's having this affair with the shotgun. That scene's kind of doesn't really play that well in the film. I don't
It
think.
seems weird to throw it in there like that, but it's I guess. I mean, and then back then, I guess it's okay to beat the shit out of your cheating wife. So
Well, yeah, he beats the shit out of her, and then nothing's ever mentioned about that again. You see her with a black eye or whatever.
then nothing happens to him either,
No, it's
but
like
the cheating dude, he gets done up, like
right, yeah.
Barlow gets his ass. But
so you get the scene by the lake as well, where Ben and Susan, they literally find Crockett dead in his car. You got the cop as well, Parkins. He's a big character actor as well. Yeah, I mean, you've got to come on to then towards the end is the floating boys, man. This shit, I know we touched upon it earlier. Fucking one of the most scariest scenes I've ever seen. And
the little boy, right? I think he's
Yeah.
scarier. I think the little boy is scarier than the.
Oh, I don't know, because the scene with Danny as well at the graveside.
Well, yeah. I'm
when
saying like as far as the windows go, like.
Oh yeah,
me,
yeah. The little boy is the scariest. He's got just the look of him, like you say, with the glowing eyes.
Because there's 3 window scenes, and 2 with the little boy, and then one with the older brother. But yeah,
right. Yeah, brilliant scenes. Like, I mean,
yeah,
that shit. Yeah, I wouldn't advise like fucking your son
just
to like
clawing at the window and shit. Hooper knows what's going on, man. He's the man, or he was the man.
Oh man, we were talking about this in the playground for hours. Like when this, open the window, Mark. Open the window, Mark.
Yeah,
that's a Danny character. That's become so well known.
Let me catch the chat right quick.
Yeah.
See, Jonathan says the window scene in Salem's Lot still creeps me out, and I'm almost 40. Yeah, man, definitely.
I'm 54, and it still creeps me out, man.
I'm about to be 48, so yeah, it still does me too. Let's see. Jonathan says, I watched Vampires Los Muertos earlier, so I had to redeem my night by watching Salems Lot. Hell yeah.
Was that Carpenter film?
That's I don't think so. I think it's
okay.
I think it's a spin-off of it. I don't think Carpenter did that one though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. Let's see, Beyond 72. I love the 70s freeze frames. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Something to that shit. They're just chilling, you know.
They should recreate the fucking TV version where they do all the recaps and put those. Do you know what I mean? That would be super. Hopefully, Arrow will do that. Actually,
he says, "And the damn vampires hissing." Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got Lauren in here. Probably fall asleep in mere moments, but wanted to say hello to you guys. I appreciate it, Lauren. What's going on?
What's up, Lauren? Hope you're doing well, man.
Hell yeah. Let's see. We got Wild Wrangler in here. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's see. Jeffrey Lewis was a great character actor. Yeah, definitely was.
Again, smashes it. Yeah.
He's so weird in like the character he plays in Devil's Rejects. So.
Oh man, I love him in that as well.
Oh, yeah, he's great, but it's just yeah.
Then he played like a country band guy or something. I think it is.
Right.
Yeah.
He's in the jailhouse now.
Okay.
My only complaint is the master goes out too easily in the end. He does kind of go out pretty easy.
They do like flip that scene though in a way, because everyone thinks once you kill the master, that's it. But then you've got that scene where they're all fucking creeping in the background.
Right. And only
that
us
shit me up, man.
Yeah, we're the audience is the only one that knows, at first when we see the other two vampires coming, And
that's where it's never explained, is it? How you can't fucking get away from these. Like in the end, the final scene in the end as well. Like it's like they're forever going to be on the run from these. Like nothing you can do. You kill the master and you still like got these coming at you.
Yeah, it's like a hive mind of vampires, right?
Yeah. I presume the only way to kill them all is by staking every single one of them, but that's like
traditional.
Impossible.
The old traditional vampires, like you killed the master and then everybody went back to normal,
Yeah.
But not in this shit.
No, no.
They're cursed and they're fucked. So
obviously that's from the book as well, I presume.
Right. Danny says, absolutely, your imagination takes over. The movie flows well. Hell yeah.
It does. It flies by.
Let's see. Best wishes to Sarah's mom. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
The Dirk's trophy wife. Is everyone fired up for the next stream, guys?
I think everyone's definitely fired up for the next stream.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there, man.
Let's see. Jimmy, I wish more vampire movies had the ghoulish and extremely creepy look to them instead of the overly romanticized ones. Yeah. That's why I love the new Nosferatu. Because he's pure fucking appetite, pure monster. Let's see. Beyond 72. Oh shit. When the kid sits up in the coffin. Yeah. And that's something I forgot to mention. So that scene's done in reverse. And so is the scenes in the window. They're shot in reverse.
Yeah.
And it adds that extra level of creepiness because of the way they're moving and shit.
It does. It's like fucking genius the way.
Yeah, Hooper.
And the way that kid, like you say, like Beyond 72, like the way he just appeared, like you see him led in the coffin, but then he just fucking appears like face to face.
Right.
And it's like, it's incredible scene.
Let's see. Jonathan says, he's talking to Jimmy. Let's see. Most people say the younger kid, it's the older brother for me. With all that, I'm your friend.
I like the older brother in the coffin scene we just mentioned.
That's a good scene. Great. But at the window with Mark Petrie, right?
Yeah.
And that's something else I like. It kind of shows that a couple people have enough strength inner strength, I guess, to turn the vampires. You know, with the
Yeah.
crucifix.
That's
You know,
with Mac being such a horror fan, he uses
right.
that to his advantage. And I think Jason,
And it's
what I
crazy.
like,
Yeah,
go on.
I was just thinking that in this one, like a lot of times, you know, the looking at them in the eyes is the way you get charmed, right? But like,
Mm.
what's his name? The gravedigger Mike. He's getting charmed through the coffin. Like he's getting hypnotized just through the damn coffin. Like you don't have to look
Yeah.
at it, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think he mentions that he heard singing as well.
right,
When he like vividly remembers like what happened the night before, and he shows up all groggy and shit, doesn't he? And
but I like the
in the
hypnot.
restaurant.
They're all like kind of like hypnosis kind of, and then they snap out of it and shit. I love that shit. That's cool.
That's the thing about this film, right? On paper, you can read this film on paper, and you'd be like, "That's fucking stupid." You would think, but the way it's done and the way it's acted, you completely 100% believe what's going on. That's what I love about this film. I'm not a big vampire guy, as I mentioned, but
Well, that's the thing with Hooper said too, was like that he had read a bunch of like this is the one he's never been a big vampire guy, but like he read this and he wanted to do this. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he was like, this is the one that he wanted. So let's see. Hooper has a smoke going backwards. He's shot it in reverse. Salem's Lot and Nosferatu had the creepiest vampires by far.
I like the 79 Nosferatu as well.
Yeah. It's more kind of like an art kind of house style.
It is, yeah. But Kinski in that role, man, is just yeah.
He does play it good though. Let's see. Yes, it was. Carpenter produced Los Morotos, but didn't write or direct. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I knew he had something to do.
They tagged his name on it, and he got to play video games and smoke weed and eat Cheetos and shit. So, all right. Dan Shine says Carpenter was an in-name only producer. Okay. Bon Jovi, yeah, I remember. Yeah, fucking shit.
Bon Jovi.
I vaguely remember that shit. Yeah. Let's see. Watched Silver Bullet last weekend. Turns 40 in October. Okay.
That's one I've never seen. Everyone's telling me to watch that. I've never seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. You know, I don't mind it. It's nothing compared to Howlin' or even an American Werewolf. But
I'm kind of done with the Corey Haim thing, though. It's just
right.
Yeah, not much.
Let's see. John Dean's what's going on. He says, how many times can you remake the same movie? I think the first Salem's Lot is the best. All the rest are just mid. I agree with that. I gotta agree with that. I haven't seen them all.
Some things you should never fuck with, like you should never do.
I'm not a fan of most remakes anyway. They absolutely butcher them. Yeah. Silver Bullet has a 40th anniversary screening coming up at Regal Theaters. Okay. Let's see. I think it would be better if they followed up with a true sequel. Now, I don't count the one they made years ago.
Well, you don't like Return to Salem's Lot?
Yeah. I don't remember it. I seen it when I was a kid. I remember vaguely. I think the mayor was like the head vampire or some shit. If I remember.
I remember that's probably in one of the worst films I've ever seen. I remember thinking that. That's all I remember.
And Dan's putting the link out there to the next stream for anybody interested.
I think everyone's hyped for the next stream, man.
Right.
Definitely.
This movie proves that the Spielberg directing Poltergeist over Hooper rumor is bullshit.
100%. He definitely directed Poltergeist. I'm not saying he didn't have any influence from Spielberg, because he did, but yeah.
I agree. I'm in that camp too. Vanderhoff says this was a very good TV vampire movie back in the day. Absolutely. That's the scene when Ben Mears is having dinner with Jason Burke.
That's such a great scene where Mike shows up. Yeah.
Not a big vampire guy either, Darren. More like werewolf. Okay.
I like a good werewolf film.
Yeah.
There's some like underrated werewolf films out there as well. I'm a big like American Werewolf. I do like the Howling, but not as much.
Right.
And then you've got Wolfer and a couple of others as well.
I was like, when I was a little kid, man, I was really into vampires, though, man. I really did. I got into the books and the whole mythos of all that shit. The whole backstory on Vlad and all that shit.
I'm definitely more into it than I was,
right,
because we've watched a few over the past few years. Like,
right.
I want to mention a werewolf film, The Company of Wolves. If anyone has not seen that, I highly recommend. Like, Little Red Riding Hood kind of take.
Right.
UK as well.
Well, cool, man. Is there anything else you want to mention on Salem's Lot?
I mean, we just go through a brief few, the second half, really kind of, briefly if you want. You've got the end of the episode, like with the coffin that we just mentioned. Danny jumps up and he bites Mike in the neck. You've got all that.
I want to mention the coffin is so they put excuse me, they put a lot of money into the coffin. It was like 500 pounds, Hooper said. So that would be 30. So I looked this up, Darren, out of respect to you, because you're over there in the UK, and 500 pounds would be 35 stone. So.
Oh, fuck, really?
That's how much the coffin weighed.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
like,
you can tell in that scene as well. It's like, when Ben's trying to move it, and you've got the Lance Kerwin's character there, and he kind of twists his ankle, didn't he, at one point? Didn't they? Do you know when Matt comes running out the house, he fucking accidentally hits David Soul in the head, in the eye? Do you notice that? Like, Hooper mentions it.
Oh yeah, his shoulder bumped him in the eye. Yeah.
And he said it's amazing the fact that, like, David Soul didn't get a shiner. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just very underrated scene, I think, is the mortuary scene. That the Gleek mother.
Yes.
Her look is fucking terrifying.
It is, man.
This is terrifying. Like, for me,
all the vampires. I gotta say, all the vampires in this film, they do it right. They do that
mortuary scene was probably on a par with the floating kids for me as a kid.
Right.
And then he gets the fucking crucifix, which he does with some kind of lollipop.
It's like the tonsil sticks, right?
Yeah, like lollipop
sticks.
We would call them. Yeah. And when he puts that fucking cross on her forehead,
right,
and she almost like the Wicked Witch of the North,
right?
Like,
yeah, that's kind of
dissolves.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Creepy as fuck, man. Creepy as fuck.
I dig that scene a lot. And what's she saying? She's saying something about Billy or something. Talking about her son.
Just the way she screams and shit.
Because if you pay attention to what she says earlier, he's been visiting her.
Yeah.
You know, he's been visiting her.
He's been talking to her.
They just thought she's just talking out her mind, like she lost her mind and shit. No, he's coming to her window and shit. You know,
right? And we got to mention the Jason death scene as well, where you've got Mike in the fucking rocking chair, man, with the eyes.
Oh yeah,
and he's like, look at me, teacher," and like that scene as well is up there for me. Fuck me, can you imagine seeing that again as a 10-year-old kid, or Grayson being the age he's at? Yeah, that would put the shits up me as well. So that's definitely in the top 5 scenes.
It just still holds up, man. The shit with the eyes, it holds up. Yeah, really does.
Just the way his eyes, the Mike's character, and I think the way the light shines.
He said that they were reflective underneath the contact lenses. They had like this reflective stuff in there, but then they used a 100-watt light bulb next to the camera, and they angled it just right so it would shine on his eyes like that. So,
but you've got there's not much more to mention there, but you've got the whole kind of climax where you get Mark, he goes up to the house, he wants to literally fucking, get payback for his parents being killed. Susan ends up back at the house as well. There's a scene with the two of them that plays really well, and you see all these fucking noises going off, and they're like three in a row, and they're looking back and forth, all that stuff. The way the house looks inside, and that was like a sound stage, which I was amazed, man, what you can do.
They spent $70,000 on the interior of that. all
God,
the interior.
it
Yeah,
looks grimy. You know, you
it
see
does.
rats running around.
Decayed, dead
Yeah, yeah.
animals, stuffed dead animals and shit. That kind of remind me of. There's a few things remind me of Hitchcock in the film. The way the house looks, the stuff that dead animals reminds me of like Norman Bates type shit. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also, I wanted to mention this. Have you ever thought this? Because this is after Halloween. So when Mike's being turned by Jason with the cross and he
Yeah.
falls out the window and then Jason looks down on the lawn, don't that shot remind you of Halloween?
I'm sure it was a Halloween nod. I was
At
going to
the
mention that. Yeah,
at the end of Halloween,
it
you know?
has to be. Yeah, where
It
Michael
reminds me of that
disappears.
so much, like when I see that shot.
Knowing the like Carpenter and Hooper were good friends anyway. Yeah,
Right.
that was like a homage, I believe.
Right.
But
Because he looks down and there ain't nothing there, you
and
know?
there's it's
Yeah.
almost exactly the same shot. In regards to the house, it reminds me a lot of the Changeling as well. The look of the house, the Chessman house in the Changeling at the end with the fire.
Mhm.
Yeah, just such a great kind of climax. I know we've mentioned all the stuff that happens in this film, and we can give it away anyway. But
Yeah, this is an old film, man. If you haven't seen Salem's
yeah,
Lot,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but we didn't do spoilers or anything, but surely everybody's seen it.
I would
would hope.
imagine. I mean, we mentioned the way Stryker gets killed with the coffee, and you've got the background, all these like fucking vampires come into life. And the final scene with Susan as well. And that had me as a kid because I thought he was going to kiss her. I was convinced that he was going to kiss her. But the
Mhm.
way Hooper shoots that shot, and you see in the background of his fucking hand with the
Yeah, he's
steak,
got the steak. Yeah.
such a great shot, man. Just such a great way to end the film, you know. And they're forever going to be on the run. And I mean, I love the fact that they do the 180 from the beginning to the end as well. Yeah, man, this film is fucking superb.
Yeah,
Like
man.
TV show, I would say, but you know, you could call it a film as well.
It is my favorite made for TV film of all time. You know.
Don't, if you're curious about the theatrical cut, maybe give it a watch, but I would say don't really bother because it's like a watered down version. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, this is the way to watch it over 2 episodes. Ideally, fucking split it up as well. Watch episode 1 one night and then watch the episode 2 and try and recreate the way it was done originally. And I think, you know, but we had a week. When I watched it as a child, we had a week in between. So we were replaying this first episode constantly. Just
Right.
can't wait for this, you know, episode 2 climax. But 11 out of 10 for me. You've got the great shot at the end as well with the fucking skull in the moon.
Yeah.
The way that's
Yeah.
done is such a
Yeah.
great shot, man. Yeah, 11 out of 10 for me all day. All
Yeah,
day.
it's definitely a 10 out of 10, man. Like, for sure. So, but yeah, man, I guess is that all we got on it, huh?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I've got notes here and there, but I think we've covered literally what everything we wanted to. I
I will
guess
say at the
everyone's
end,
kind of go on.
I'll mention this. So at the very end when the house is burning,
Yeah,
that was B-roll footage from another film. I can't remember the name of the film though. That's what Hooper was saying. So he said that they were very strict. Like if there was anything, a cinder would like start burning in the mulch, and it would
yeah.
like
Mm.
create a forest fire. So it was very strict on fire. So he had to use B-roll footage from another film, which was the advantage of with Warner Brothers. He could use certain things from other films, being with that big studio. So
Yeah, and you can see some of the fire scenes at the end as well. Is because at the time you could do it with mirrors. That
yeah,
was kind of the only way to do some of these scenes.
right.
But yeah, such a great film. I mean, I there's not much else to say. Just people just watch it if you've not seen it. If you've seen it and haven't seen it for a while, go back to it, man.
Yeah,
Go back to it.
absolutely. I'm gonna go through the chat, man. I guess we're gonna get out of here, and then we will be on Subjective Perspective Collective shortly after we get out of here, and we got a stream coming up about some crazy shit.
I don't think people want to miss that, to be honest.
Right.
But I mean, just like a quick backstory to that, you know, we've like been silent on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And this person, because we're going to mention there's a person in the latest stream, that just will not let something lie, and they're
Right.
always playing the victim, and I'll just say that.
Yep.
So we're gonna be covering that pretty much.
Let's see. I'm gonna run through the chat right quick, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all, and head on to the next stream. Let's see. Beyond 72 says, "What's the one where the family dog fights the werewolf?" Jimmy says, "Vlad Tepes is such a wild ass story. I had a Romanian math teacher in college from Transylvania, of all places, and told me Vlad is considered a hero there. Funny enough. Oh, yeah, because of the Turks.
Vlad the Impaler, yeah.
Because of the Turks.
Yeah.
There's like I won't get into it right now, but yeah, it's a pretty crazy story on Vlad. Let's see. And while Wrangler's howling, let's see. One of the best werewolf movies as of late is Wolf of Snow Mountain. Okay.
Shit, I've never heard of that one.
I haven't either. So let's see. Bad Moon is the movie I was thinking of. Worth it for the dog versus werewolf scene. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard good things about that one. Never seen it, obviously.
JB says, could they open up the aspect ratio from 137 to 1?
What in this?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, on this version, it's just the plain old kind of TV,
right?
You know, and I did watch it obviously, and like you can watch it in widescreen, but it wouldn't be the same, I don't think.
And Beyond 72 says they really put the work in from day one, making sure to get the script right, get the right director, etc.
Yeah, they took like 3 months pre-production just to get that house built and all that as well.
And Jonathan says, thank you both for doing the stream. I'm subscribed to Dead Pit, but this is my first time seeing y'all. This was fun. Thanks for the content. I appreciate it, man. And if
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Join our channel, man. If you like other things horror too, consider subscribing, you know.
Yeah, because we do another show every 2 weeks as well.
Right.
So yeah, head over
every
to
other week
channel.
we're on Dead Pit doing the EuroCrypt. So yeah. Let's see. Dan Shine, don't miss this stream. There's my wife. Drama on the next stream, y'all. Come on over.
I've heard there's going to be watch parties for the next stream, and that I'm not exaggerating. People are having watch parties, so yeah.
Dirk, I'll need the StreamYard link after the stream. Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's got saying that to me as well. Text.
Right. Mr. Boombastic, Jonathan, subscriber, I'll kick you in the tank. Yeah, man.
Cheers, man.
And we're gonna get out of here, y'all, and see you on Subjective Perspective Collective. Come check out the drama.
Yeah, just about half hour's time. So yeah.
Yeah. Y'all take it easy.
Have a good one, guys.
You have fallen into the EuroCrypt. There is no escape from the EuroCrypt.